Vegas.
Oh, good, man.
Oh, bad.
It's true.
I bet the under, yeah.
It was free money. What happened?
Brutal. Brutally bad.
You just bet the under? You didn't bet on Oakland?
I just bet the under. I just said I'm going to focus on one bet, and I'll tell you, it was...
You just got killed. When did you know?
Well, when Tampa Bay scored the last touchdown in the first half to make it 20-3, I said, there's no way it's not going over now, because Super Bowls, everybody wants to score a touchdown. So it had to stay under 20, I thought, in my head, to get it. And
yeah, but at 23, you stood a chance.
Yeah, but usually...
What was the under, by the way?
44.
Oh, my God.
Right, so he yelled that out on Friday.
Yeah, so all they had to do was just score what they scored in the first half, and I lost, and they always score more in the second half in the Super Bowl, usually.
Well, who knew Tampa Bay's defense was so good?
And they scored more than the under on their own.
Yeah, yeah.
So what'd you do? You put $5 grand on just the under?
This is going to sound like I have a gambling problem, but... There's no way to avoid that now. But I made good money for the weekend, more than that. So I said, what the hell?
What'd you make money on?
Stand-up.
Oh, you mean the money you earned?
The money I earned.
I thought you meant gambling.
No. The money I earned.
So you went out there for free, in essence?
Well, no, I made more than, $5 grand. But,
what'd you make, like 10 grand? So then you
gave half back.
You gave back half back.
But he still has to pay taxes.
Right, yeah.
So he didn't even bring home half.
Right.
It's funny because I bet Artie on the over-under. I didn't know anything about anything, solely based on the fact when Artie said it was a lock, I said, okay, I'll take the other one.
You know how I look at it, Artie? When someone flies you out to Vegas and gives you 10 grand for appearing for an hour, I say, I just won the lottery.
Exactly.
And then I put the money in the bank.
I'm very lucky.
You already won.
Yeah.
Why would you try to win more?
Because...
Now you lost.
No, I lost.
If you stop gambling, you win every time you go out to Vegas.
I know. Vegas is great if you don't like to gamble. It's like a resort. It's awesome. But if you like to gamble, it's just you're in a frenzy.
Yeah.
So you get there and you can't stop gambling.
That's called a problem.
Yeah.
Now, were you at the tables as well?
I went to the tables.
Did you bring your girlfriend?
Yeah, Dana came.
Yes.
So that
slows you down.
That
slowed you down a little, yeah.
Like
she wants to go out to eat. Like, you know what? When I go to Vegas by myself, or Atlantic City, I don't eat. I mean, eat. Why do I eat? Just bring me some food at the table, and we keep drinking and eating.
She says
you go with a chick. She's like, we want to go to dinner and we want to see a show.
Well,
when Beth came out to Vegas, we went to dinner. We saw a show. I didn't even get to gamble.
Dana said to me,
it slowed me down a little. Otherwise, I'd be there day and night.
Dana said to me, are we going to get to see the White Tigers? And I said, only if they're at the craps table.
They have to bring them right in front of the table.
Exactly.
Yeah, they got to walk them through the casino.
Only one of them's rolling the dice.
Does Dana knows that you put down these bets?
Yeah.
Does it affect your weekend? In other words, once the game's over?
Yeah.
You're depressed, right?
Look, again, it's that feeling of giving away money, and I went to a great Super Bowl party at the MGM Grand. It was awesome, and it was ruined for me.
Don't you feel like a loser, too, like in front of your chick, like you lose the 5 Gs, and then you're like walking around like trying to explain that you're not a loser, that you really made a lot of money this weekend?
Right, yeah.
But you really didn't.
Yeah, she kind of picked up on that.
Well, how much did you lose at the table?
I ended up down 500 at the table.
So even there you lost.
5,500.
And what'd you lose in here?
Oh, I got everybody's money. I just paid Fred. I lost about 200 in here.
So that's 5,700.
Right. Yeah, we don't count back.
And then you had to go out and eat and do whatever you did, so you dropped probably another grand on this.
Everything was comped.
Really?
Yeah, they took care. This place, the Suncoast Casino, where we played, they gave me a suite, the nicest hotel suite I've ever been in.
Really?
To play football and thing.
Really?
And, everything was comped, but, they knew I was going to gamble. I mean, they made the money.
They knew.
Yeah, give Artie the world. He'll give it right back.
Exactly. So,
Artie never leaves a winner.
You know what sucked, too? They had the most awesome buffet at this MGM Grand thing. So once I lost the under, it was a guarantee. I just stopped drinking and was all mad and went to the eating section of the night.
Right, to comfort yourself.
I had, you know, a buffet has all different things. I had on my plate 2 roast beef sandwiches and a piece of pizza. And it was not like depressed, I lost money eating, you know?
Yeah.
And then that night I had to fly to L.A. I get to the Vegas airport. There's slot machines in Vegas airport.
Yes.
And you just hear the ka-ching of the slot machines, and I went to Burger King.
Because the Burger King can keep you away from the slots.
You know what?
I got a cheeseburger, and I hear the slots going. I wanted to punch somebody in the face.
Artie hits all cylinders. He drinks too much, he gambles too much, and he eats too much.
Yeah.
Artie's got some kind of hole he's trying to fill. And, man, he's going to either fill it with money or booze or food.
Let's hope it's money.
Unbelievable.
You know, the funny thing is Artie put his hand on Jason's shoulder, you know, our computer guy, on Friday and goes, listen, Jason, free money, bet the under.
Oh.
So Jason bet the over and won.
He bet the over.
And I stayed off that bet like, you know.
See, I was blaming Artie because I took Oakland and lost. I thought you bet Oakland.
No, I stayed away from the game. Although when I got to Vegas, a bunch of people there, the word on the street there was Tampa was a lock, and God, that was...
So true.
Yeah.
But he just said he'll put money on Charlie, so you're losing that 300.
Yeah, don't put any money on Charlie.
Look, I'll stay away from Charlie.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, maybe I'm the wrong person to be giving Artie this, but you guys just gave me a test for problem gambling. I got a couple questions.
Go ahead.
Okay. Have you ever attempted to go back and gamble the next day, wishing to win the money you had lost the previous day?
Oh, my God, of course. What am I
could have answered that.
Have you ever told people that you won money when you actually lost?
Yes.
Oh.
Of course.
Without question. I did it this week.
Just fill in yes to every question. No need to go through this.
I want to hear the questions.
My mother thinks I won this weekend.
Have you ever felt that you have a gambling problem yourself?
Yes. Right now.
Have you ever gambled excessive amounts of money and time over your budget?
Absolutely.
Oh.
And he says it proudly.
I mean, I'm not even proudly.
He's not even a little bit unsure of the answer. It's an absolute yes.
Yeah, this is like the first grade question.
Is there anyone who has criticized you for your gambling behavior?
Look around, throw a rock.
Have you ever felt guilty about gambling and its consequence?
Yes.
Have you ever tried to quit gambling but were unable to?
Yes.
Have you ever tried to hide your gambling behavior to your family members?
Absolutely.
I want to bet on the next question.
Have you ever had conflicts with your family or roommates due to gambling?
Yes.
Have you ever been unable to pay back your debt due to gambling?
For a little while, yeah.
Yeah, that's a yes.
It always got paid, but for a little while.
It was yes.
All right, yeah.
Two more questions. Have you ever been absent from work due to gambling?
Yes.
That was on Mad TV?
Yeah, I probably, and a couple times as a longshoreman, a couple of days where...
Oh, it's a long term?
But he didn't show up.
Couldn't get out of bed. But there was a combination of gambling and drinking.
Right.
He doesn't have to hit like 7 or 10. Artie's got the first 9.
This is the only test Artie's ever going to get 100 on.
Yeah. This is like getting a perfect score on the SAT.
I bet there's a lot of guys who could answer yes to all these questions.
Not really.
Full compulsive gamblers.
Maybe not the work thing.
It's a lot of guys. It's also you.
Right.
Hey, so when you couldn't get out of bed, see, I assumed you couldn't show up at work because people were looking for you.
No, it never got like that. I mean, I owed this one guy money for a while, but he was a guy I knew, and he knew I...
So why couldn't you get out of bed from gambling?
Just because of the depression.
Oh, okay.
You know.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
That's better.
Have you ever tried the following in order to pay your debt? Family expenses?
What do you mean?
Like if you didn't pay your rent to pay your...
No, I never did that, no.
Your spouse?
Never had a spouse.
Well, wait a second.
The
question is, has anything you ever wanted to do with your girlfriend suffered monetarily because you needed the money for gambling?
Yes, Sunday night.
Oh, you put it that way, yes.
You have to gear the questions.
I knew there was no in there.
Yeah, no, there was. Sunday night, actually.
All right, how many more questions are there? Well, I think it's clear that Artie's a gambler.
Okay, you want the thing? Okay.
Have you ever been a gay prostitute as a result of your gambling?
Yeah,
no.
Giving sex to a man.
That's a no.
Artie, have you ever sold a piece of furniture or something in your house to pay a gambling debt?
I sold a couple of old, very valuable baseball cards a couple of times.
But the Artie did.
I sold a 64 Pete Rose. The worst thing I ever did to pay off this guy. This one I didn't have $200 to my name. I sold it for like $150. It was worth $300.
Sorry to hear that.
How much is it worth now?
I don't know.
Baseball cards are worthless.
Yeah, well, not a 64 Rose, you know.
Hey, are you with the scoring?
Go ahead.
Well, we know it's 100%, right?
Give yourself 1 point for every yes. Now, please add up the scores. If you have 0, congratulations. You do not have a gambling problem. If you have 1 to 4 points, that means you have signs of a gambling problem. 5 or more, you have lost control.
All right. Thank you.
All right, so there's the Artie update.
Artie got 11 points.
Yeah. Artie broke the record. Ralph, you're on the air.
What was the under?
The scale. He's pinned.
I wanted to thank Artie because I was talking to him Sunday, and I had already bet Tampa, and he told me that he was betting $5,000 on the under, so I immediately hung up the phone and bet the over to it and won a ton of money because I took both of them.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What'd you bet on the over?
I bet the over and I took Tampa.
Yeah, but how much?
On a reverse.
What'd you bet on the over?
Reverse.
Oh, I put them together and I bet 500.
Wow. See, talking to Artie can help you.
How much you get?
$2,000.
Wow.
So Artie, thank you.
No problem, Ralph.
Artie,
How good you are for people.
wouldn't you have more fun just like opening a window and just throwing your money out of it?
No.
Seeing it all fly everywhere?
You know what I think with Artie? Like, instead of $5,000 on one bet, why not $1,000 on 5 bets?
Yeah.
No, he because this one was free money. He knew.
But Artie even knew. He's in Vegas and he tells me it's a lock. Everybody on the street, everywhere, he goes, great bet. I said, so you going to bet it? No, I'm sticking with the under. Sticking with the loss.
I like the under, man. Well, you got to go with instincts.
But your instincts have been horrible.
You should go the opposite of your instinct.
I had winning streaks, too.
But it gets confusing. What is the opposite of your instinct, you know?
I know. He's saying he's had winning streaks. Not as long as you're losing.
Right, well.
All right, Ralph, thank you. Fabulous. Always good when Ralph wakes up early. We get his input throughout the show.
Oh, boy.
He called me over the weekend to tell me he was betting Tampa.
Yeah.
I called him back, and he tells me, like, you know, he did that thing where he said Tampa's got those great uniforms, and I'm sitting there going, this is ridiculous.
I know.
And I'm yelling at him, and, of course, he's the one who wins 2 G's. It's horrible.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he called me before the game and said, hey, I heard you're taking Oakland. You want to do any last-minute action? I didn't call him back.
Yeah.
I want to hear about it. Yeah. So, anyway,
well,
Artie's back. All right, listen, I got a whole bunch of things to talk about here. First of all, this is weird. For anybody who listens to us in New York, I just found out about this from Gary, that from now on, starting, I think, when does it start?
February 1st.
Okay.
Which is, I think, is Saturday.
Yeah. Starting this Saturday, whenever you dial somebody's telephone,
oh, yeah,
you have to dial the area code.
all the numbers.
Even if you're in the same area code.
Yeah, if you live in 212 and you're calling a 212 number, you have to dial 212.
So now you have to reprogram your cell phone, your speed dial on your phone at work, at home, and your fax machines and everything have to be reprogrammed.
Now, why are they doing that? Because think about it. I thought this through. Right, they're saying the only logical reason they would do this is they're saying they're running out of phone numbers.
Right.
So you have to dial 212. if you're in the 212 area code. But that doesn't free up any phone numbers.
Not in 212.
No.
But they can use that number right outside of 212, I guess. In, like, 718.
All right, let's say your number is 35, okay, for argument's sake. And I dial 212-35.
Mm-hmm.
How does that free up any numbers for them?
There's area codes within New York City now, different area codes,
right.
like 646 and other area codes. And
Right, so I'll dial 646.
Yeah,
I don't still see how that frees up any number.
I don't know.
Think about it.
But you can use 35 and 646 and 212 and 718 and 917.
Well, why can't you do that now?
Yeah, you could still do that now.
I don't know.
Hey, see, there's no logic.
I think because everybody, I think they wanted to make it equal.
That's ridiculous.
Well, equality is very big in this country.
So even if you're in 212, you have to dial all the numbers.
It's so stupid.
You mean Al Sharpton's behind this?
Well, anyway, so maybe because, like, foreigners come here and they don't know they're in 212 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the damn
Why do we care about them?
I don't know. I really don't care about them.
Let them learn the rules.
I'm surprised that you haven't heard about it because they're running these commercials.
No, I don't think anybody really listens to the commercials on radio.
Well, I was ignoring it because I heard it like 6 months ago. They said it was coming, but then, you know, I heard a commercial the other day, like, you know, starting in 4 days, you know, you better be ready.
Right, I had started using all the numbers because I knew it was coming in, but it never happened, so I stopped.
Well, anyway, so that's happening, and I find that highly annoying. I hate it.
Well, I think in other parts of the country, people have had to do this for a long time, and so they're just dragging us along.
Ralph has a reason for this. Is he going to call all morning?
Yes, because we're his friends.
What's the reason?
This is important information.
Don't call all morning.
Robin's right. They had a guy talking about it, and it's just to make it even.
Wow.
To make it fair for everybody. They say making it fair. It's like you don't have, because you have to dial 646 across the street, so just to make it easier.
But why would you want to be fair? I mean, that's not fair. It makes it harder. It's not making it fair.
That's what that's what the guy who's implementing the program.
It's the goddamn dumbest thing in the world. It's not. I mean, who wants equality in that way to make it more difficult?
It's stupid. You have to do that in New Jersey. You have to dial there.
Howard, what Ralph is trying to say, which is what he told me, is that because if you have a 212 number, you can dial people and just dial the number, you know. Right. Okay, but I have a 646 number. If I want to dial 212, I got to put 1.
Yeah, but at 646, you don't have to dial 646.
Yeah, but there's not that many 646. You know, that's the new number. So
but who cares? I mean, but
you know that if you're calling somebody 212, and if you're in 212, I mean,
why would you want to punish?
Enough to know to have to dial 646.
Yeah, in essence, they're punishing people who have the 212s because
you're still going to have to dial 212. So who cares about equality? Make it convenient for the people who...
Yeah, no, it is ridiculous, but that's...
You still now have to go into your cell phone and
Oh, I think it's the dumbest thing, but that's Ralph's explanation. He just didn't explain it.
Ralph doesn't know anything.
That's what they explained.
All right, thank you.
They said.
All right.
I sort of remember this being the rationale when they first enacted it.
So stupid.
It's a stupid reason.
Stupid.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, there are a lot of stupid things.
Did you watch American Idol at all last night?
No, not last night.
It was just, it's so good, man.
I got some tape. I think these are old. Oh.
What, was this more auditions last night?
Last night they took it down from 240 people to the final 32.
Oh.
And Gary just got into American Idol. Didn't watch it the entire last season. And I'm like one of those guys, you know, don't come into American Idol late.
Yeah, you're just jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah, you know?
I'll tell you something. When you watch that show, you think that every black man in this country is gay.
I know.
It's just...
You believe how many black, gay, untalented guys there are?
Well, you know, one of the funny things that happened last night was there's a guy, I don't know that he's gay, but he's very effeminate, and he didn't make it.
The one who went Hercules?
No, a different guy.
No. He made it.
He made it, I think. But there's a different guy. Marcus, did you see a guy named Marcus? He smiles all the time. When he didn't get it, well, first of all, when they announced to a room full of people that they didn't make it, It looks like there was an assassination. This woman literally falls to the ground and gets in the fetal position and starts sobbing and pounding on the ground. And watching men cry over this is very disturbing.
But people have nothing in their lives.
But this black guy, this very effeminate black guy, he storms out of the room, starts knocking over things. It was just very funny to watch. And they followed him, and he's like, they don't know anything what they're talking about. They're going to be so sorry.
I got some good American Idol tapes and stuff. I'm going to play all that when I get back. I got to take...
My tournament's gone horribly wrong.
Oh, no. He started off so well.
It's taking an ugly turn.
That's what you said. My tournament's taken an ugly turn.
Yeah.
Do you know how consumed Artie is by the whole gambling thing? We all had dinner Friday night.
Right.
And we went outside to have a cigarette, and Artie had this game that he had bet $1,000 on, but he couldn't, nobody at that restaurant is keeping scores.
Yeah.
So we walked across the street, we started peeking in a window of another restaurant, and we couldn't see the game, so we went into the restaurant, and the game wasn't on. Artie just started asking random people, do you know who won the Xavier game? What's the score of the Xavier game? And nobody knew.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little too wrapped up in it.
I wondered how he was going to make it through dinner.
Yeah, I mean, Artie and Gary were out smoking most of the dinner.
No, I went out that one time.
Twice.
Really?
But there was one time that you were gone a long time. We looked around the table, and we were like, where did they go?
I never realized the extent of, like who you are, because when we went out to dinner Friday night...
Extent of who?
You guys hear a weird noise?
Yeah.
What is that?
That was a sound effect. It didn't sound right, sorry.
Oh. What is that supposed to be?
It was supposed to be a match striking, but it turned out to be something more than that.
Yeah. Sounded like World War III.
That was shock and awe.
Yeah, Friday night, I had this brainstorm where I said, we never get together for dinner. Meaning like me, Robin, Stuttering John, Gary, Fred, Artie, Benji. We never get together. So why don't we get together and have dinner? Because we never get...
Idea.
It was a good idea. And I enjoyed it.
I did, too.
It's great.
John's looking at me waiting for the shoe to drop. He's like, where's the jokes?
Who's wrong? Who's going to get it?
Come on, ruin it.
It's coming, don't worry.
I'm waiting to hear to the extent of...
No. But I always think Artie's going to be the life of the party. Like, I always think he's going to be Bluto from Animal House or something. But Artie just kind of sits there, drinks, and doesn't really say much.
He drinks a lot.
As he drinks, though, he gets a little more animated.
A little bit, but he doesn't really talk all that much.
I think he's a little intimidated by you because he's such a fan of yours.
Are you?
Well, that's not true anymore. I mean, I've been working there for almost 2 years.
But what is it you order? Because you order a real man's drink.
I get a Jack and water. I mean, I don't like people who are always yelling and screaming.
Artie's like from my dad's generation.
Yeah.
Goes to the track, has Jack and water.
And he orders it very, they keep coming. Like I noticed there's a steady stream of Jack and water to the table.
I'm getting yelled at now for acting like classy.
Artie's like, I can't believe I'm getting yelled at for going to dinner.
You know what I heard about Artie, though?
You're not getting yelled at. I'm just saying, I always think you're going to be, more talkative, but you're not.
We had a conversation. I remember talking to you quite a bit, actually.
Really? I just always think you're so quiet at these things.
Well,
I always expect you to...
You're normal, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm always waiting for you to be a little more...
Howard, you know what I heard about
talkative
Artie and his drinking? I heard that last week the 𝗛cie𝘄 had a going-away party, or 2 weeks ago they had a going-away party for a couple of guys. It was a lunch.
Yeah.
So John and Artie sort of jumped on and said, hey, we'll come with you. So they said it was, John was starting like the John and Artie show, and Artie was really quiet. They said 5 Jack and Waters later, Artie was singing, what was it, Danny Boy?
Yeah, Danny Boy.
St. Patrick's Day. Would you rather that as we go to dinner?
Yes.
That he didn't.
But isn't there an in-between, Artie?
Do you know what it is? It's that, you invited us to a very nice place.
Right.
I don't think, you want me to start yelling out stuff? I was trying to...
No, I'm expecting you to talk, though.
I talked a lot.
Did you? All right.
Yeah.
The thing that
I think if it's not about basketball tournaments and stuff.
Right. He's not going to have a lot of random conversations. It's got to be manly conversation.
First of all, the food there was
very good.
Unbelievable.
Amazing. 𝗏𝗵𝗄𝗿𝗍.
Yeah. Wonderful.
𝗏𝗵𝗄𝗍, Mexican food. I know Mr. X was very nervous about Mexican food. A lot of people don't like Mexican food, or they get nervous about it. But even Mr. X liked 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗍.
It's amazing.
He said, I was a little nervous about your selection of restaurant.
And, by the way, it was a slimmed-down Mr. X, you see?
Yeah.
He was getting ready for you, John.
Very buff. He looked very strong all of a sudden.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. He could kick your ass.
Kick your ass, boy.
No.
I was starting to think maybe he could kick your ass.
I think he can.
No. How much, Gary, you never think something... Trust me. I would win the fight.
Well, it's all talk now.
Right.
No, but you don't understand. I was going to train 10 to 12 hours a day.
I noticed you didn't fart once at the table, though.
Well, yeah, I guess I...
He got you.
Mr. X was like 8 arm lengths from John's lap. Thank God.
He did teach you a lesson, I'll tell you that. I gotta say. You were on good behavior. There's something about pouring water on you that works.
You know what's funny about Artie that I never realized? Artie walks in with Dana, who's, every time you see her, you can't remember how beautiful she is.
Right.
And I think it's funny that, Dana lives in this weird environment. Artie walks in, the first thing he says is, I lost $500 on the first game, but I won $500 on the second game, so I'm even, so I put $1,000 on the Xavier game. And I realized, how much a part of their life... not
She
Dana
probably knows odds now.
Not by choice.
And I don't think she digs it at all.
No. Just now. It's the tournament. After this, it'll be all right.
It'll be baseball.
After this, it'll be the World Series, and it'll be the Super Bowl.
It's never like this. This is berserk. There's games, you can't not turn a game on. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Everything you put on, it's a game.
Right. And there's betting to be done.
And there's betting.
Right.
So I was up $2,000 Friday.
Right.
Now I'm down 500.
But I do see as if I was your girlfriend.
Yeah, she doesn't like me doing that.
I mean, it's just like you're sitting at the table and your mind is on the $1,000 you got on Xavier.
Yeah.
And I noticed that I think she's getting irritated by it.
No, she's not irritated by it. She just is concerned that I would ever do it with money I don't have. But now I just bet money I could totally afford, $500 on a game. It's like a hobby.
But maybe that's why you're not talking so much. You're worried about the game.
That's what I think. I think you're so preoccupied with the game, you can't even concentrate on the evening.
I will admit, even though I had a fantastic time.
Right.
I was a little preoccupied with knowing the score.
Yeah, you were wishing you were watching the game.
Not watching it, just being able to get scores every 3 minutes.
Right.
See, that's what you have to consider when you invite Artie out. Can he get the score?
Well, the other thing
I know he needs to be near his TV.
At one point, we were trying to figure out who we should call for scores.
But is your nights with Dana on a night like that, is it dictated by, in other words, if you win, is it a euphoric night? If you lose, does Dana allowed not to talk to you?
No, you see, that's the great thing. It's just for the fun of the gambling. If I lose money that I can afford, it doesn't affect.
So if you drop $2,000, it's not an ugly night.
I don't bet $2,000 in a night. I bet $2,000 over 2 nights. About $1,000 a day, I bet.
So it does affect your mood.
It does affect my mood, yeah. I wouldn't. Otherwise, why do it if it's not going to affect your mood?
But I'm saying, we went out Friday night, and, Artie's a great guy and everything, but he is affected by gambling, and everything does sort of center around gambling.
And he's so low-tech. The truth of the matter is, I had a pager that was in the car that will update your scores. It's about this big.
Right.
And you just hit it and it updates your scores. I'm surprised Artie doesn't have one.
Yeah, you ought to get that.
At one point in the front bar area, it's a very nice place, that place. The bar, it's like a scene,
𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗏𝗏.
Yeah, I asked the guy who had a martini if he had the Xavier score, and he said, "Excuse me." You thought I was like,
he's like, yeah, well, I'm not here for degenerates.
What do you think this is, OTB?
Yeah.
But that guacamole, the hot guacamole that you put in the tortilla.
You like that?
Oh, my God.
They make it right in front of you.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It's a good place. I thought it would be a fun place for us to eat.
Yeah, and it's fun.
Was.
Yeah, it was. It was good.
And they kept the beers coming, which is
and
I saw there were two people who were kept very busy, the Jack and Water girl and the beer girl.
Yeah. I hope I gave her a big enough tip.
They had, it was great. Our table was right by the back bar there. So they were like, the beers would flow, and it was perfect.
I gave her a bunch of money.
I'm sure you did. I
did.
I'm sure you did amazing.
I hope so.
You always do. I don't know why you would be concerned.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I gave her like $500.
That's great.
That's good, right?
Howard, come on.
Yeah, but there were 13 people.
Was the bill over $1,500?
You know what? He took off a lot of, he was, because I'm me.
Right.
And I'm a good customer.
Generous, so.
He was very generous, so the whole bill was like, I don't know, $700.
Howard, you tipped $500?
No. Yeah, is that bad?
And you're wondering, no, it's horrific.
No, but I'm saying because I don't know what the real bill was.
Howard, if he took off half the bill, if the bill was $1,500,
I don't think he did that.
The $500 is still an amazing
Okay,
tip.
good, all right.
Because
she was working hard.
Yeah.
When you got John there saying, listen, I heard him say, bring me a beer every 3 minutes.
But Artie is he's like subtle with it. So as every time the woman came to the table to see what was going on, he goes, another Jack and Water, please.
See, I was trying to be a classy guy, Mom.
So we went out and had dinner.
I was going to say, I actually felt sorry for you. You can't even have a normal dinner without people hassling you. I'm sure you get hassled.
Yeah.
Some woman was at her bachelorette party.
Oh, that was the worst.
And she came over and she wanted...
You don't even know. The second I walk into the restaurant, right? This is Friday night. I walk in, and Beth was on the phone with someone from work. And I walk in, and this girl walks up to me, and she goes, Howard, hey, big fan. So I go, hi, how you doing? And then I was walking back to the table because we were late. We were late because there was a big detour. We were stuck for like a half hour because Friday night there was a suspicious package in Manhattan. And I guess with the war, everybody's kind of like on edge. So the cops had to stop everyone while they searched this package and detour us so that we wouldn't go anywhere near the suspicious package.
I thought you got slowed down by the anti-war rally in Times Square that drew 125,000 people.
Well, that was Saturday.
Yeah.
125,000 people.
A lot of people.
They had a pro-war rally last night. 600 people showed up.
Yeah. Wow. People aren't as passionate about pro-war. Nobody's pro-war, really.
But did you think that...
But we support.
We support the war.
You don't go running around screaming and hollering.
Yeah. There's no need to. It's going on.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we get down there, and this girl goes, hey, big fan. I go, oh, hi, how you doing? Just like that. And I keep walking. She goes, I hear her go, oh, man, what an ass.
Oh, my goodness, just because you said hi?
So wait. So I go, I got crazy. So I turn around and I said to her, what'd I do wrong? What did I do to you that you have to say I'm an ass? She goes, well, I told you I'm a big fan, and you just walked right by. I said hello to you.
So what should you do, bend her over and slap a big one on her?
So I said, I said hello to you. What else would you expect? She said, I expected more.
And she doesn't know what.
And then I gave up. I just said, this is ridiculous, and I walked away. Then when I sat down, the chick with the bachelorette party,
she was wearing a tiara. She came over. She said that in her
something in that card.
No, she showed me.
Had your name on it?
Yeah. There was a question on. They had a scavenger hunt, and one of the questions on the card was, would you rather bang Bill Clinton or Howard Stern? She said, look, I circled Howard Stern. It was just a coincidence that I was there.
Hey, now.
So I said, oh, great. Congratulations on your wedding or whatever. I don't know what you're supposed to say.
Nothing.
So, yeah, I said, congratulations. She goes, do you mind coming over and taking pictures with us? And I said, yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah. You know what? That's not even right. That's not even what you said, because that even sounds meaner than it is. You said, gee, I would love to, but I don't want to make a scene, but I'd be more than happy to sign something for you.
Yeah.
Which is so nice. And then she started to walk away. And at the restaurant, there's like little holes in the wall. That's the design of it. And I see the flash bulb go off. One of her friends is on the other side of the wall taking pictures of you.
Yeah.
Oh, if there's a group of broads out and they all have like reddish, fruity, blue drinks, and one of them's wearing a tiara,
you're in trouble.
The most annoying group of human beings that could possibly get together because it's a bachelorette party. They're going to be loud. They're going to be pushy. They're going to be everything.
It's their night.
It doesn't even matter if you say no to them. They're going to take your pictures and...
But that girl was like taking your picture like she was a terrorist.
I know.
Right behind a wall.
Yeah, she's paparazzi now.
No, that's nothing. I went to have breakfast Saturday morning at Sarah Beth's. You ever been there?
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Great place. Had some oatmeal, this and that, the other day. I'm sitting there having a great time. Some Chinese-looking lady, you know how the Chinese are with their cameras. Some Chinese lady, she comes in, she's running up and starts shooting pictures of me. I said, hey, I'm eating my breakfast here. Could you know, I got pissed, you know. Then I'm leaving, but she take the picture and go, ha, 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 ha. Like it was World War II or something. She just bombed Hiroshima.
Right, it's totally.
I mean, bombed whatever the place is in Pearl Harbor. So then she goes over to her table. I'm leaving. She starts snapping away like crazy. I'm laughing like maniacally.
Why
is she like a baboon? I don't know. Like it was funny.
Yeah, what was so funny? That you can work a camera?
Yeah, that's funny.
But we were in the middle of a conversation when that girl came up to you, and then the whole conversation just came to a halt. I felt so bad for you because you were so bummed out. The pictures.
I wasn't bummed out. It was just
I would take care of it quickly and discreetly.
It doesn't seem to satisfy anybody, though.
Pain in the ass.
Hey, please. Pain in the ass is being in Iraq.
That's right.
That's a pain in the ass. I feel so bad for those dudes over there. What a mess.
Well, I felt bad when I heard the clip of one woman saying her son was a little down. He's over there fighting, and he was a little down because they get word back there that there are big protests going on here. So that ruins, it decreases their morale. And I said, well, that's the last thing we need is those guys feeling bad as they go into battle.
Yeah, get behind this. Help out a little by at least being positive. Adam, you're on the air.
Howard, how you doing today, man?
Hey, man.
Listen, I'm looking for a good place in the city to take my wife for dinner. So, you recommend 𝗛ощ𝗄𝗿𝗄?
Highly.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Oh, unbelievable.
We had a real good time.
Incredible meal you'll have.
How long am I waiting for reservations? About a month?
I don't know. I don't know how that all works.
That place was... There were people in the bar who got there at 8. They still hadn't sat down until 10.
Really?
That's how crowded it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were there without you, which is a lot funny, a lot not as good as being there with you. We were all there except for you, so we said, can we go sit in our seat? And they're like, another 4 minutes, another 6 minutes. I think they were waiting for you.
Yeah.
Because imagine sitting us without you.
Yeah, they would have been pissed.
Because it is a scene at that bar. People just wanting to get in to eat. That's how.
But that's a good... If I'm a single dude, I'm going to that bar.
A good single dude place.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I think, go there just to have drinks.
Right.
Yeah, because there was some chicks.
Because it was packed.
Yeah, that's right. I would go down there just to get laid. It's one of those I got to get laid bars.
Right. Good-looking people at the front door.
Yeah.
Good-looking waitresses, too.
Yeah, they get that all together. So anyway, so that was my idea. I think it was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
Fred couldn't come. He was the one.
Fred didn't want to be there.
Party pooper.
No, Fred wanted to be there.
Yeah.
In fact, I was originally going to do it Saturday night so Fred could be there.
I was definitely signed up.
But there were two different parties going on. There was the Howard, Robin, and Artie conversation at one end, and then there was the Stuttering John interrogating Benji's girlfriend at the other end of the table.
Yeah, so the big surprise of the night was...
Gary interpretation, let me go on record of the interrogation.
Look, we all saw it.
I saw it.
We're all having a blast, and Gary runs over, scurries around the table to tell Howard I'm interrogating Benji.
No. I saw what was going on. Benji walked in with an attractive, a really attractive woman. And everyone assumed that he hired her and it was another bit.
His stunts.
But it turns out he's been going out with her for like a month.
That is amazing.
And I don't even think he's that into her.
No, he's not into her. That's what you don't know, but I don't know if Gary knows, but he's not that.
Is she your girlfriend, Benj?
We're seeing each other, but it's not, I wouldn't say girlfriend situation. No. I like her a lot.
And she likes you, apparently.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say what you had anything in the conversation before?
Yeah, say it.
Benj?
I don't know.
About what you wanted me to do for you?
No.
Okay, forget it.
Oh.
Well, what do you want him to do?
No. He's going to get, maybe the girl's listening, but let's just say I don't think that serious.
Are you guys lovers?
You mean intimate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, good for you.
She's way too hot for Benji. And I don't understand why
She seemed normal.
I knew the married guys were really angry at Benji for coming in with like a hot-looking chick. They were pissed.
We couldn't figure it out at all. I mean, really, just, she was cute.
She was upset because you guys could be doing the same thing.
Yeah, but not only that, first of all, he showed up like 20 minutes after you showed up.
And you were late.
I was late, I know.
I showed up at 8:35, I noticed.
Sweating profusely.
Well, spicy food makes me sweat a lot. No, it does.
So Benji, you got a girl, interested in you, so
she's really cool.
You're not the loser we think you are.
Thank you. Neither are you.
Thank you.
Your girl looked really hot, too.
Yeah.
Well,
what?
The girl really digs Benji, because, part of the conversation we were talking about was Benji, you want to talk about this? Benji said that he would do what Scott was going to do, like a challenge, a Bally's challenge.
Yeah, that was weird. Benji was saying, I don't think you should have brought that up in front of a chick, but Benji was saying, hey, can I get money for losing weight? And if I don't, I'll take anal from 20 guys.
If he doesn't lose the weight.
Yeah.
He'll lose 20 pounds, and if he doesn't lose the 20 pounds, anal from 20 guys.
But you're right.
That was his deal.
So we said, hey, you can lose 20 pounds.
Let's make it a real challenge.
Yeah. So you got to lose 40 pounds and then have anal from 40 guys.
And that was a lot of the discussion, was the debate how many pounds Benji should.
But how did it come up?
I forget.
I don't. I remember exactly how it came up. You started off trying to do Benji a favor. You go to the girl, just want to tell you, Benji's a great guy.
Yeah.
And then somebody else said, Benji's a great guy. I thought, oh, that's nice. Mm-hmm. And then John goes, so, Benji, what do you do anal with 20 guys for? I mean, you just brought it right up.
Oh, come on, it's very, if anyone...
We were all toasting Benji, trying to make him look normal, make him look human.
Why would you bring it up in front of a date?
First of all, Benji, and I'm sure you'll admit to this, the girl was so cool about it. She even said that if Benji did it, she would have no problem still dating.
Benji was there with a halfway decent-looking chick, like real nice-looking.
Yeah.
No, but you're right.
More than halfway decent. And we were all shocked, and I was thinking, hey, I'll make a toast to my good buddy Benji, which will seal the deal for him.
Right, he kept saying he was best
friend.
Yeah, I didn't know what the story was.
I did.
And did you know that she would be cool with it before you brought it up?
Yeah, she was very cool.
No, did you know?
Come on, John. You were making him look bad. You were angry that he was with a hot chick.
I'm angry.
Yeah.
But everybody was trying to help out Benji, except John would just pierce through it. He brought up every embarrassing thing about Benji.
No, we brought up...
You brought up a ton of...
We brought up Benji's
night terrors,
but Artie, we were all laughing our heads off.
You were telling stories of what a jerk Benji is.
Yes.
Be honest. And in front of a chick.
Loved it.
So I looked at John and I said, yeah, Benji loved it.
He was happy for the attention.
Oh, please.
John. You don't know that the girl's going to think it's funny.
I don't know.
How are you helping him out?
You were bad-mouthing Benji at the dinner table.
Benji, honestly, answer me, because I'll apologize. Were you upset at all?
It was a big risk, but no, not at all.
Thank you. I knew he wasn't.
But
I was laughing. Laura was laughing. Benji was laughing. Artie was laughing. Gary saw some controversy and ran over to you.
All I know is, here's the code of men. The guy's got a girl with him. That looks good, and it's Benji who's got trouble getting women.
Okay, then I'm going to have to say this then, but I don't want it because I'll get him in trouble. Trust me, this is... it didn't matter that much to Benji how he was seen.
So whether it matters or not, does that mean you have to do it in front of the girl?
I wasn't doing it to be a bad guy. We were just having a bunch of laughs. I wasn't like I was intentionally trying to make him look bad. I like Benji. I wasn't trying to make him look bad.
Like imagine if everyone at the table just started bringing up every goofy thing you ever did.
You do.
And you were on a date.
You do though.
No, we wouldn't.
No, we don't.
In front of a chick.
You humiliate me in front of 3 million people. That's my wife's listening.
That's different than being in front of a chick on a date.
It wasn't a date. He's been stumping her for a while. It's not like this is the first date.
This is the first time he brings her around the people he works with.
Come on.
We were having a bunch of laughs.
So I said to John,
John ran over to you.
I said, John, what are you doing? You're making the dude look bad in front of a chick.
And you're making him look bad in front of Beth, in front of Mr. X, people who don't know him that well.
Beth really liked Benji. She was like, Benji's like what's the controversy with Benji? He's like, normal. I said, listen, it's taken years getting him to this point
where he can be brought out in public.
I said he would have shown up in a kufi, or whatever that's called, in a weird, like a bizarre hat, a dooku.
A doo-doo, I think.
A muumuu.
Yeah, I said, you don't know how long it's taken. I finally pulled him aside and said, if you don't start acting normal, we can't work with you.
He actually missed events with us because we didn't trust him to be normal.
Right. But he was good.
He was great.
People liked you, Benji.
I had a nice time. And actually, John's stuff was actually really fun, but it was a really big risk.
It was a risk.
You didn't know. It's fun now, but it could have gone either way, right?
I knew, and it was fun, and the girl was laughing her head off, and everybody was laughing, except you guy had to run over, scurry over.
Why do you think it's fun, John? Why do you think it's so funny to make fun of people?
Oh, look
at a dinner.
Look who's talking at what show?
I would not make fun of somebody at dinner.
Oh,
by the way.
Oh, you saved it for the air.
No, that's right. So do you. You little two-faced bastard.
By the way.
Don't get me started about why you really probably went over and scurried away from Howard.
Why? Am I jealous of John?
No.
I heard what happened. I'll bring it up.
What's going on?
Gary likes to go out and have a cigarette.
Yes.
And I guess Mary gets angry when he goes out. His wife gets angry. And she used the F word to Gary.
No. She didn't use it. She used the...
few witnesses heard the F word used.
She called me an a-hole after Robin Brzezinski suggested that was a good word to call me.
Somebody heard F off.
Someone heard F off.
Oh, really?
She gets really pissed and she's telling him to stay at the table, or
she scolds him like he's a little boy.
She's less angry about the cigarette, although she doesn't like the cigarette, and more angry about that I just get up and leave her alone.
Yeah, you disappear for
hours at a time.
But I went over and I started talking to her. One time I saw you were gone for a long clip.
Yeah. That was when I went to go find the Xavier score with Artie.
Yeah. Yeah. She don't like that.
Yeah, no, I know.
I get that, though.
But then why'd she call you an a-hole?
For getting up to go have a cigarette. Because she goes, where are you going? I said, have a cigarette. And she said, don't leave me here alone. I said, I'll be back in 2 minutes. She goes, I don't like you smoking. I said, I know. So I said, I'm going to go have a cigarette. It became like a, Yeah,
like a standoff.
Like a standoff.
One of us has to win. I'm leaving.
So if she had just said to you, Gary, please don't. I'm feeling vulnerable, you would have stayed.
I don't know.
No, you're going to go and hit a cigarette. What are you talking about?
When I drink, I need a cigarette.
Yeah.
And Gary was just as into seeing the Xavier score. You were into the whole...
No, I wasn't. I was actually helping you because the truth is I wanted to see it based on your bet. I don't care about Xavier.
You were into
I care about watching you and Xavier.
Yeah, exactly.
Gary didn't want to look like he was pussy whipped.
Right.
So he had to go have the cigarette.
Well, listen.
If my wife called me an a-hole at a dinner with all you, I would pour a glass of water on her.
You would?
You would not. Oh, come on. That sweet person.
You would, right?
How dare you?
Are you kidding me? I would. If she, I still wouldn't be talking to her right now.
You'd be offended by that, but you're bringing up Benji taking anal with
Benji
his girlfriend.
I like Benji. He knows that.
Well, you didn't invite me to your party.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
See, that's a missed thing. Doug was supposed to email everybody.
Why don't you do that?
Because I don't know how to do that on Lotus.
All right. All right, enough of the dinner.
You got somebody to paint the fence for you once again. Does
anybody want to hear Debbie
forgetting original.
I'm talking about my situation.
Right.
I'm talking about my situation. So I said yesterday, the people across the street from me, the power went off and on, off and on, off and on, and they had like a little flame spit out of their electrical outlet, and then all the surge protectors melted. Now, if that could have turned into a small fire.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
I wasn't home, my house would burn down. If I am home, I have a way to put that fire out. That is a perfect example of why I wanted to stay home.
I kept water from getting into my apartment. It would have ruined everything in our living room and our bedroom.
Oh, but your stuff is stupid.
But let's say, like,
but it's my stupid.
But let's say you're sitting in your house, you're with your family, you know the decision you've made, and nothing, very little happens. Do you then regret that decision? And the answer is absolutely not.
That's all hindsight.
Hindsight.
Let Robin go take a ride around Jersey or somewhere. And again, I feel for her because her house is probably destroyed.
She told me that she always wanted. She told me she always wanted bay and ocean views, and she's pretty sure she has both now.
Yeah, I think it probably is.
But can I just the point I was trying to make before, because I lost my train of thought, was at the end of the day, especially from Robin. I can't say this about Howard, but from Robin, I think she was trying to paint us as a bunch of people who were looking for any opportunity to take a free day off, and I don't think that represents any person in this room.
Absolutely not.
And I worked at home too. Howard was saying,
I worked at home too.
I did work at home that made it onto the air Monday and Tuesday.
I got up at 4 a.m. yesterday. I logged the show until my app and phone ran out of power, and that log is now in our database.
But we've worked. I've worked with people who are like, I work with people who have used everything from religious holidays you've never heard of, like All Saints Day,
like Scott Salem.
Well, but even other than that, I've worked with people in other jobs who have used lots of crazy excuses to get days off. We don't get that here, right? We don't get that here.
Well, how about I said,
John, you worked on. I mean, you're not super religious, but you worked on a pretty holy holiday you would have taken off, right?
All of our Jews today is a religious holiday for me, Halloween, and I'm here.
We were hitting Robin a little bit there, but
Jason was.
Well, I think but is that anger misplaced? Like, Doug, you went in there today, you weren't pissed at Robin, you were pissed at Howard.
I was annoyed at the whole situation. I just felt I was attacked because I passed on and followed directions given directly to me by the company. And the plan was to not send anyone in. No one could go in was the mandate. I fought it, and they were comfortable with 3 guys, or as more if there were more in New York, who can come in. So I got the show up and running. And we didn't cut a daily show. We have no power. We have our servers down. So I couldn't do anything differently than if I was here or at home. I listened to the show. I took notes. I know what we're doing. Nick was at home logging the show. So everything sort of happened remotely, and I made it happen. But no. I get the shit kicked out of me because it's more fun. I get it. I don't know if it was a bit. I sort of felt like Gary, like it became genuine feelings. And it was like fury. I'm glad I didn't call in yesterday. Thank God, because I was on fire yesterday.
But by the end of the segment today,
like Jason,
you were apologizing. You were
because it's like I think he had a little bit of a flip where he was sort of apologizing back to everone, saying, I think he sort of flip-flopped. Yeah, well, good. Well,
it is.
Counterpoint might hurt then.
Monday, I listened to the show from home, and there's nothing as frustrating as hearing Howard talking about you.
Oh, my God.
Going, no, that's not right.
Well, that was that crappy phone call I made yesterday. The line was so bad, and I'm trying to talk to Howard.
Oh, it's even worse, I think.
It was worse. But we should talk about, because Scott 𝗏𝗏 and I were just talking about this a little bit. So yesterday, after the storm is sort of over, I realized at about 11 o'clock, holy shit, I got to get out of this neighborhood for tomorrow, because no way, if I don't make it on Wednesday, I am fucked. Yeah. Right? So if you go in front of my house and you're going to make a right, there are 3 large trees down like 30 yards apart. There's no way I'm getting out that way. So I found out the other way I can get out to go deep around. The only thing blocking me is this low-hanging wire, right? Now, a couple of people have touched it. A couple of people, they said it's not live, but still. And I can't go unless I get my car under this wire. So at one point, I got Lucas, got a big branch with like a Y on it. You know what I mean? And like Lucas held it up while I went under. And Mary goes, "You're like the worst father ever."
Yeah,
She's like, how do you know they don't turn the wire?
Yeah, we're using that next time you see her.
I think that was wet. It explodes.
I think that hurts your best parent on the show
Well,
status here.
I was with a couple of my neighbors, and we sort of knew that they were helping as well.
Now,
too.
on the flip side, Gary, what if you did that and it turns out, God forbid, you got injured or the car exploded and you died? And then how does Howard feel? Because he put that pressure on you. Well, he put the pressure on you to get you in. You know in your heart.
Be honest.
That you didn't want to come in.
Would Howard do that? Would Howard go under that wire?
No.
No way. Would Howard? I went under a tree that literally there were branches gonna hit my window and stuff, and if one of those branches caught wrong and the tree ended up falling on my car, I was dead.
Mary and I were fighting all last night. We went out to dinner, and I had to go under tons of trees that were like that. And at one point, she's like, "Don't go into the tree." It means that everyone's going. It's the only way you can get through. I said, "The tree's not going to just fall like it is. You're going to hear it crack, and we can put, I can gas it and get out of it."
Yeah, we had the same. I was like, "How am I going to get here if I don't go under the tree?"
Well,
You know
hold
what I
on.
mean?
Well, I had to spend $70 on a cab getting in today. That's like a tree falling on me. That was expensive.
Hey, Mike, you also incurred some wrath early this morning because of something that you tweeted, and Howard made a point to remind you why you're here, you have a job, etc. Did you get his message loud
Let me
and clear?
remind him why I'm here. I'm a producer and an editor for Sirius XM Radio. When it comes to raises, when it comes to anything to do, that he should be involved in, we work for Sirius. We don't work for Howard.
Mike, I'm gonna help you here. Seriously, I think you're a good guy. I think Doug doesn't work for Howard. I works for Howard. Do you follow? Like Doug
I
works
work for Howard.
We do.
You work for Indomit, but at the end of the day,
I work for the licensee of Howard's
We
products.
do, but like Will was complaining last week, Howard doesn't know me. He doesn't know a lot about everyone here. I have a kid in one of my 2 apartments that I care for 3 nights a week. My concern was getting from this job, at 5 o'clock on Monday when the storm is beginning, to the Bronx, back to Washington Heights to my house. I got to worry about other things than just this job. And granted, nobody on the air knows, Mike may have a kid at home.
I think probably if I could give you one piece of advice, we've all voiced that here saying, hey, we wanted to be with our families. I think that's what you're saying, somebody who's like a family to you. I think that when you keep it in-house, and you could talk to Howard, that's fine. When you start tweeting it looks like...
So I'm going to get rid of my Twitter then. I'll get rid of my Twitter.
Well, you don't have to get rid of your Twitter. I'm just saying that you should...
judgment. It's a judgment call.
Gary, let him get rid of his Twitter. Let him. If he's going to get rid of it. Mike, and you know this, I like you, and I've talked to you many times about how I feel you on Twitter is going to get yourself in serious trouble that can get you fired
That's
from
your
here.
opinion. That's fine.
Well, that is my opinion, and I've shared it with you. And I think if Gary is encouraging you to get rid of the Twitter account,
I think it's fair to say if we keep it, I'm saying it's fair if we keep it in our universe, meaning Howard will yell at me, but if Howard were to go on Kimmel last night and say, my producer's the biggest fucking asshole in the world, that's sort of out of our universe. It's not really fair.
But let me ask you one question, Gary. As the executive producer of this show, could these shows that were done Monday and Tuesday not have been done on a Thursday and Friday of any week? Could they have not been replaced?
Shows can be done any day, but it's Howard's determination what he wants to do and when he wants to do it.
Well, the answer is no. Yeah, because a day and date at that point. It was like he wanted to be.
Maybe I missed the question. What was the question?
No, Mike, I think the bigger point there, though, is that it's Howard's show.
Right.
If he wants to do 5 a week or none, that's his call. It's the Howard Stern show that we all work for.
It's not a democracy.
But if we can't get in to help him with that show, we shouldn't be ridiculed and slammed and insulted.
Assaulted?
Well, then I
insulted, not assaulted.
Oh.
Insulted.
He said assaulted.
He said insulted. And that's fair for you to say, here, I would just not do that, because then Howard could take this tape, play it back on Monday, and have a dialogue with you. I would keep off of Twitter. That's my recommendation.
I will.
Mine too.
Last night, the police knocked on his door, told him it was a mandatory evacuation. Of course, him and his wife ignored it, along with a bunch of other neighbors, because it's a high-rise, so he feels he's high enough off the ground to not worry about flooding. And then and the shelter is far away. And I'm thinking, like, shelters are for people who have nowhere else to go. Yeah. Like, Richard has friends. Richard has friends. Okay, so then there's that. So he goes, I'm afraid if I leave, they're not going to let me back up. But I said, they're absolutely not going to let you back. Of course they're not going to let you back up. And I said, why did you go and stay with friends? He goes, well, the shelter's far away. So he goes, and we didn't want to leave our pets. So I started thinking, pets, the dog, the cat, no, the fish and the gerbil.
And I left it. I offered him a hotel room, to stay in the city.
But I'm like, but I really don't think he's.
So what did he end up doing?
Well, he won't leave. He's at the house. He goes, we're not gonna. I can't leave. I'm not leaving my wife here alone. He goes, I can't get back in.
Some bullshit artist.
I don't know if it's bullshit or if he's stupid.
Tim, I offered him a hotel.
I didn't know that. Well, we offered everybody a hotel room.
Yeah. Let's go. Where's your Storm now? Fuck you, Storm. Let's go right now. Come on, everybody left. Everyone abandoned. The government can't go. Nobody. I'm here. Let's go right now.
You're the only one who can make it into work.
I'm the only one. We're off every day except during a storm. Some guy on Twitter, I go, we're definitely doing our show tomorrow. We don't care what the weather is. This guy goes, you're an asshole. You're always out, and now you're here for the storm. I go, well, gee, I'm glad I made the effort. Well, as you know, all broadcasting has been shut down. We are the only ones left. Today is a live broadcast, and we have over 100 million listeners because everyone wants to be a part of this. Who's that coughing? Fred?
Yeah.
What's the matter,
Must
man?
be a dust ball in here or something.
The weather getting to you?
No, just dust.
Oh.
What mic are you on, Shuli? Or did Scott not make it in?
No, I'm right. Well, I don't think Scott made it in, but I'm right here.
Scott
right
didn't make it in. That's a surprise.
I can't.
It's either work or bowl.
Any excuse I can find.
He could make it to bowling, but he couldn't make it to
This
work.
is a Jewish holiday. I made one up.
I don't want to embarrass my family. Hey.
I have to sandbag my head.
Oh, you're on that mic, okay?
Yeah,
all
right here.
Got it. Shuli joining us this morning. Thrill of his lifetime.
He could get in.
Oh, everyone can get in if they want to. It's absolutely pleasant outside today. I don't know when this big storm is coming, but, you know, I'm one of...
Well, they keep promising that it's going to start raining in Manhattan shortly, they keep
let's
saying.
go.
And then they say that the afternoon commute, please come in, because the afternoon commute is really what they're worried about.
Half the people here who live in Manhattan were evacuated. It's a major mess. It's so funny, too. I'm like sitting at my computer last night, and I'm, making arrangements to be here, blah, 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 see who's coming in and what. Then all of a sudden I get a text from Doug Goodstein, who's in charge of Howard TV.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, the text was so bizarre. It was like, what did he say? How did he put it? He goes, Howard, Doug Goodstein here. All of In Demand is, like, all the In Demand offices are closed for tomorrow. Like, that's the message.
Okay.
So I think now I'm supposed to write him and alleviate his guilt.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
right.
You know him. He loves disasters, and he wants to be home with his family, running around with a camera and jugs of water and saving everyone. And
I have a 2-year-old and a wife. I left them last night.
Yeah.
Came into the city, got a room.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Well, it was ridiculous. So I know what that message means. It means now I have to spring into action and make a decision for him as to all of the offices at In Demand. Now, first of all, what do the offices at In Demand have to do with us?
Right.
Nothing.
We still record the show.
Yeah, all he's got to do is press a record button.
Yeah.
He can't get here. So I was just like, you know what, Doug? I said, I go in, yeah, so? What do you want from me? He wants me to make a decision for him. And by the way, I don't want anybody putting themselves in danger getting in here if there's a real dangerous situation.
Sure.
But why don't you do what everyone else is going to do? Wake up and see if the weather's bad, and if it's not, come on in.
They called it early yesterday. They were not coming in.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
This was
before anything happened.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
The buses and trains were still running.
Right. And Tim called me and said, we're doing the show, right? I go, of course we are. I said, we'll do the show as long as we can all get in. There's no big deal. And Tim said, yeah, I'll even get some hotel rooms for people. So, like, there was no reason Doug couldn't get a hotel room.
No, I came in last night. Tim, I don't understand this. Tim lives in the city and still got a hotel room. And stayed in the hotel. I think he didn't want to walk as far as he normally has.
Tim stayed in a hotel?
Tim stayed in the same hotel. First of all, I get to the hotel, and I see him in the front of the line at the front desk. He is so loud. He is so obnoxious.
Oh, my God.
This woman, we go to check in. This woman runs up to the front desk because she got locked out of her room. And she runs up, she says, sir, can you please... And Tim starts yelling full blown, hey, lady, I was here first. I was here first.
No,
he's smiling at her.
You're going to have a fucking heart attack.
I know. But I booked the rooms, and I had to use the room, so I used the room. Because
why did you use it? Oh, so it wouldn't go to waste.
Oh, it wouldn't go to waste.
And what, you offered it to Doug Goodstein, right?
No, not to Howard TV. Howard TV has their own company.
Right. But what is his point? So In Demand is closed. Who cares? What is it? So he's not here today?
We're in media.
We're in media, and also there's nothing happening outside. It's absolutely no weather conditions that are preventing anyone from getting in.
This separates the men from the boys, right, Shuli?
It really doesn't. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Well, and also, I mean, the real test comes later today. Like, if shit starts shutting down, I think what they're doing is they're saying, well, I don't want to be stuck out here, so I'm going to just stay home.
It's a job. I mean, you come in, you do it, and you go home.
Right.
Everybody here is risking being stuck. Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy.
So, I don't know.
We're here doing the show. That's it. We're the only ones left.
Business is business.
Business is business.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I ate breakfast at home this morning. I usually get my breakfast here, but I'd heard everything's shut down, everything's closed. We wouldn't be able to get breakfast. Will got my breakfast. So Gary ate my breakfast because I had my breakfast at home, and I'm like the most unprepared motherfucker. Everyone's running out yesterday, getting jugs of water and egg. I have 3 eggs.
Let me, because I saw something in the paper about what you're supposed to have to be prepared for the hurricane.
I'm so unprepared. Like, I have an assistant and everything. You think I would have had like a couple of dozen eggs in the refrigerator?
Right. Somebody should have got you some food.
And I came home, there were 3 eggs in the refrigerator.
Well, here's what you're supposed to have. 1 gallon of drinking water per person per day.
Nah, I have a whole bunch of bottled water.
Right, you usually have that around. Non-perishable, ready-to-eat canned foods.
I don't have that. I really don't.
First aid and flashlight.
I got that. Beth went out and got 2 flashlights.
Okay, so you did get that. Battery-operated AM/FM radio and extra batteries.
I got the internet. I'm...
No. That's like in case power goes down.
Yeah, power goes out. I got 10 hours on my iPad. That's enough.
10 hours on your iPad.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to use all the 10 in a row. I'm just going to go on and check it. Although I got a whole bunch of movies and stuff on there, too, I'm going to watch.
I was just thinking you're going to wear out your battery watching shows and stuff.
Oh, I would go insane.
He'll be watching Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I would go insane if I don't have TV. Like, if I just don't want the power to go out. And, like, Robin and I were talking about this last night. What is this bullshit with the power going out? We're in New York. There's no power lines.
Right, I looked outside. There's no lines. The lines are underground.
You know what I was thinking, Rob? Maybe the power is like from upstate or something, and they ship it down here.
No.
Where's the power? Like, where does it start? Where does power start?
They have, what are they, converters or something? Those stations are right here that make the power.
Anybody know anything about power? Like, I realize there's so much in our world I don't know. And I'll die. I'll live and have died and never know. Like, where's the power come from? Because as far as I can tell, let's say there's horrible winds.
Substations. That's what they said. Substations.
Yeah, but where are those substations?
They're right here. And they said that some of the substations might flood.
But where's the place? But where's the place where the power is actually made?
Well, remember when that blackout happened and they were talking about, and that happened over a large portion of the country because there's a grid.
Hold on a second. Jason, you know anything about power?
Yeah, because I had the same thought you did.
Right.
And I looked it up. I'm like, well, I don't understand. There's nothing to get blown over. So how are we gonna lose?
Like, what's the problem?
So I guess if the ocean floods, underground and hits the wires, I guess all our wires are underground.
The ocean?
Yeah, because the salt water.
Oh, that's right. This is like an island or something?
Yeah, we're,
I forget that sometimes.
So apparently the salt water just corrodes and ruins the wires, and it takes
short circuits everything.
Yeah,
I mean, are we really in trouble there? Like, I mean, we're so fucked up that like ocean is going to hit our wires.
Well, the ground will get wet.
So, the ground's going to get wet, and it's going to throw the whole thing off.
Yeah,
that's so fucking lame.
But there's a lot of vents and whatnot near, like the East River, and it's like,
where is this place where the power is made exactly?
We actually buy power from like Ohio and all sorts of other places.
Right, that's what I was going to talk about, the grid.
It comes from thousands of miles away.
Now, how does it get here?
Through wires and grids.
Yeah.
And
so
things
if
like
a
that.
line goes down like in Jersey, would our power be affected in Manhattan?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
So where
but
are
then
the
again,
wires
it could go
that
out
are
in
above
Ohio
ground?
and fuck us up.
But Ohio, are they being hit?
No.
So what are we talking about?
No, because the storm is actually going up that whole...
See, nobody knows
It's going
power.
up 95. It's not going
But
to
no,
Ohio.
it's a
Are there
whole blanket.
wires
Look at
on
the map.
95?
It's 1,000...
Everyone's mad all of a sudden because they don't know shit.
No.
Yelling.
Because Robin's saying that it's not affecting that area. It's like going up to Wisconsin, for Christ's sake.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, look at the map.
Stop it.
See, a lot of times I think they shut stuff down to prevent damage.
They
but meanwhile,
do.
there is no damage.
But I
if it
heard
comes
this
over,
on the news yesterday that the substations are also underground.
Do you know anything about power?
No.
Oh.
No, but I just wanted to tell you how stupid this whole thing can be. I lost power this summer for 2.5 days.
It's ridiculous.
Because a squirrel went into a transformer and got fried, and it shut down 15,000 homes in my town for 2.5 days. It's insane. It's a fucking squirrel.
Wow.
But let me tell you, the substations
That's
they
like
said
those
could
ducks
get
that bring
flooded.
down planes.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, ducks that bring down planes.
Geese.
But they said the substations
Ducks.
could get flooded, and that would cause the problem.
Yeah. Well, that's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
But Fred thinks the hurricane's going all the way to Wisconsin.
It's a big storm. There's snow and everything. It's not necessarily going to get that
And we're
wind,
so
but it's going to get
unprepared.
rain and snow.
Beth has 2 boxes of spaghetti. Like, we have that. Like, we're just planning on this whole thing blowing over because...
Do you have iodine tablets?
No.
Or
No,
1 quart of unscented bleach?
I don't know.
To disinfect water?
I don't know.
Did you fill your tub? Because I heard somebody say that.
If you see me disinfecting water, just shoot me. It's fucking over.
Maybe I should fill my tub. I don't have a tub.
I know
You don't have a tub?
Well, Beth has one. I don't know. I have a shower, Mike.
Well, you got pots and stuff, right?
Yeah.
My wife was like, should we I mean, I took everything out of my yard yesterday. My garage looks like a fucking
we did
yard
that.
sale. And she said, should we pull the trampoline in, right? We still have a trampoline. I said, if the trampoline blows away, we have a lot more to worry about. That, like, if the wind is so bad...
Yeah, but that could hit you into your house, that trampoline.
It's way far away.
You should take it out. I'm telling you.
It's huge.
Yeah, but dude, that's the thing they're talking about. That's the kind of thing that could go through a window.
And it might not even go through your window. It might be a
Right.
neighbor's or... That's terrible.
Well, one thing I learned from that TV show Revolution, if the power goes out, the girls get hotter.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. There's tons of hot chicks just roaming the streets.
Well, I can tell you...
In skimpy outfits.
I can tell you, for me, I will guarantee you it's not will my power go out. It's for when
And
it will
how
go out, for how
long.
long. I expect to be out of power just based on storms like this. I have a generator now, but I expect to be out a minimum of 5 days and probably close to 10.
You probably won't be so bad. There's certain parts in Connecticut they power it up right away because you're in a wealthy section.
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter where it is. It's we have a lot of trees. All our wires are above ground.
Yeah,
And
you rich people have trees.
And it takes a long time.
Yeah.
It will be.
But
I
they
guarantee
power
you
them-
rich people with your trees.
But they power them up first.
They don't, Fred. That's a
No,
complete
if you look
lie.
at them, I was watching a map. My mom lives in the not rich section of Connecticut. You got it back like 3 days ahead of her.
I was out for 6 days with Irene. 6 days.
Debbie the pet lady wants to warn us about how dangerous today is. Let's see, maybe she knows something.
right.
Because she has birds, and birds will signal you when things are real. They
What
know
are her birds doing?
They all flew away.
When they see a tsunami, they fly.
Yeah.
Debbie, do you know something?
Howard!
Hi.
You're not supposed to be in the show today.
Why?
Because there's a storm, you silly. The tornadoes, Sarah's coming.
Sarah's coming.
Sarah.
And they're gonna they're
Sammy.
making everybody. All the transportation is shut down here. The schools are even shut down. So how are you at work today, knowing that the power can come lost? And
Well, I'll tell you what.
elevator going down or going up, you can get trapped in there when the power lose power today.
Well,
you know that?
I'll tell you, I don't care about getting trapped here. If I do, I do. I mean, it's fine. We got a lot of nice people here. We'll
All
hang
the
out.
transportation is out over there. How did you even get to work this morning?
I don't know. I made Ronnie drive me.
No, public transportation is out. Cars still move.
Everything is closed.
No, cars can still go.
Yeah.
Cars can go.
Look out your window. Give us an update.
Oh, it's okay. Let me go give you an update. Hold on.
Stick your head out. Yeah, let us.
By the way, this is an update from Crazy Town. Everybody loves it here.
Out there right now. The winds are so bad. I didn't get to take my pool down yet, and my pool's gonna get ruined now.
Oh, you have a pool?
You have a pool?
Yeah, I couldn't get it taken down. No,
It's America.
Like
she's got a pool.
I think she got a pool you can buy at like CVS or something.
Train. I went to New York. Yes, I was so scared I was gonna get stuck out there. I made it home alive.
See, people, the weathermen all scared people like Debbie the pet lady, and they panic.
No, because today, the whole news this morning, I woke up early at 5 o'clock in the morning. I had to take the puppy outside to walk it, and the wind was...
She's all worked up, and nothing is going on.
Imagine if she was given the weather report.
Now.
Oh, here
She
you go.
should be the weather lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a great weather lady.
I'd watch.
Like, Tim called me, he wants to do, like, a weather show here when we're, during the storm.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, get Debbie to do it.
Well, I think he's got High Pitch Eric is doing some stuff.
Yeah. You got to hear here's High Pitch Eric on his Facebook page. Listen to him doing the weather. You got to hear this. This is great. I think he should be doing regular updates on Howard 100 News.
This is your meteorologist, High Pitch Eric. As you can see, I have the latest map here. As you can see, Hurricane Sandy is moving up towards the East Coast.
Oh, shit.
8 a.m. Sunday.
No, he's so gross. He gets saliva in his mouth.
I'm sure he doesn't realize that to be called a meteorologist, you have to have a degree. I think he just says if he calls himself one, he is one.
It'll hit Bermuda. After Bermuda, it'll hit up the East Coast by 8 a.m. Monday. By 8 a.m. Monday, it moves closer to the East Coast in Pennsylvania on Monday and Tuesday. So it's moving in the East Coast direction. I'll have more updates in a few hours. This is your meteorologist, High Pitcher Eric, with the latest on Sandy.
Thank you. I
Did
love
you say
it.
I'm Sandy?
On Sandy. Yeah, there's going to be a John Belaris weather special, and High Pitch Eric will be calling in with reports.
Can I talk about the phone call I got from Richard Christie this morning?
Yeah.
Hey. So I told Howard, I always wondered who the people were that defy a mandatory evacuation, but now I know one. It's Richard. So Richard calls me at 4:45 this morning to tell me that last night the police came to his apartment, knocked on the door, and told him he had to leave, to which he and his wife ignored it. Right? So when he went to leave this morning, they're not running the elevators. So he said, I'm afraid that if I leave, I can't get back in. He goes, I said, you're absolutely not going to get back in. And I said, why didn't you leave? And he said, well, the shelters were far away. And I'm thinking, I don't think shelters are for Richard. Like, Richard, he's got to know people.
He's got friends.
But the best part was he said he didn't want to leave the pets behind. So I'm thinking the dog, the cat, no.
Fish.
A fish and a hamster.
Was he 9?
I mean, yeah.
He's got a hamster.
Well, you know what's
But you leave the thing alone for
and
a
isn't
week.
the fish's name Fishy?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you want to know something? Like, I didn't make it mandatory that people come in, but, you know, Richard's one of those guys. Tim offered him a hotel room. He could have left with his wife.
Sure.
Enjoyed the hotel and been here.
He said he didn't leave.
He's full of shit.
He didn't leave because they're so high up they wouldn't get covered in water. But I don't think that's what the evacuation isn't just about water. It's about if everything gets shut down, then he's on whatever
Right.
floor.
Yeah, and then they got to worry about rescuing his fat ass. Debbie, you want to give us the update on the weather?
I think she's taking other calls.
Yeah, she's got like a whole weather center.
Home office.
She's freaking out about her above ground pool. Like, you could just dismantle that. It's not difficult.
Well, she didn't take it down before the wind.
Meanwhile, there's no wind out there now.
That's what she's saying. And she took the dog for a walk and there was wind.
The best is when those birds just all start talking at the same time.
Yeah.
And she flips out and starts
Debbie.
yelling.
Yeah, you have a lot of contact with her from the newsroom, right?
Oh, yeah. I at least once a week I have to call her and give her like a pep talk where I got to, you know, bring her back from the edge.
Debbie. Well, I guess our weather correspondent is busy.
We can't rely on her if she's going to be like this.
She's alone in her apartment, yelling at no one.
It's the crazy alarm going off.
Yeah. What is that? What is that noise?
Is that a phone or an
It
intercom?
sounds like a phone.
It's a crazy phone.
Crazy lines.
From the mental hospital, they're calling. Oh, that's my mental hospital. That's a special ring they have.
I have a hotline.
It's like
No.
Batman used to have that red phone for the commissioner.
Right. Hello? Like she's in the middle of a conversation with us and
I
left.
think she's got like 50 phones.
She's taking down the pool.
Debbie. Debbie.
Hurry.
I wonder what she's doing.
She told somebody to hurry.
She's talking to her pets, Gary.
She doesn't have people to live with her.
I think what happened is this happened before when I talked to her. She tried
There's
to,
the bird.
She tried to hang up, and she didn't hang up all the way.
Oh.
And so now this is just her and her environment.
She's got a dog, too?
Yeah. I think
Of
she's talking to the wall, though, right now.
But I think she forgot that she was supposed to be checking the weather and coming back to us.
Yeah. She's on to the next thing.
I think she's having a good conversation with a water pitcher. Right now.
Debbie. All right, I'm going to hang up. I give up.
She'll call back.
Yeah, so Tim was like, he calls me up yesterday in a panic, and he says, listen, I'm going to put you on a three-way conference call with the engineering department. We have 3 contingency plans. I go, Tim, I don't want to speak to the engineering department. Just tell me what's on your mind. Okay. So, you know, like
He wants to brief you.
Yeah, he's gonna like people just have too much access to me around here. You know, I tell them to call my assistant Laura if they have anything to say to me. She'll handle it. Because this conversation with Tim was a complete waste of time. So he goes, all right, here's the 3 plans. If you in a complete disaster, you'll do the show from your ISDN line. We checked it works. I said, Tim, if it's a complete disaster, do you think I'm going to have power? Doesn't your building have a generator, an emergency generator? I go, no. No, it doesn't. There's no emergency generator in my building. How many buildings in Manhattan have an emergency generator? So
It would take a generator as big as the building to run it.
right. So that plan was out. Then he had the second plan was like, you just want to fucking bother me, dude.
No, I don't. Gary and I wanted to talk to you.
It was a complete waste of time. Your
I
whole
wanted to give you
conversation. I
options.
said, Tim, here's the option. If it's nice tomorrow, I'll be in.
All right. Well, at least I was thinking about
If
it.
Ronnie,
Gary,
if Ronnie can get me here, we'll get in. And I said,
and
tell
I
Ronnie,
got all
give
the
Ronnie a
staff's
hotel
asking.
room.
All the staff's asking.
Tell
you
the
know.
staff. Why the fuck do we know? We don't have a crystal ball.
Well,
try and get here like I'm trying to do. And if
right.
you can't, don't put yourself in danger.
That's what I told him.
Yeah, but why are you bothering me at home? And why are you putting me on conference calls with fucking engineers?
It was with Gary.
With Gary?
Yeah, Gary and I wanted to talk to you. I told you. I
Oh,
said,
my God. You guys just waste my time.
Sorry. We'll never call again.
Just
Just assume I'll be here, and if I can't get there, I'll give you a call.
All right.
Holy mackerel! But and you got to get that ISDN line set up. I go, if we're in the middle of World War III and it's the apocalypse, you really think you think I'm going to have power and everyone isn't?
The world wants to hear from you, Howard.
Yeah. Oh, you're so annoying.
I'm sorry.
God, you were annoying the shit out of me yesterday.
Really?
No, you handled yourself great. You got a couple of hotel rooms. That's it.
I care. I want everyone to.
Christie is a fucking retard.
At least someone cares around here.
Yeah. No, I know. I like that you care, but you don't need me.
Now he's hurt.
I do need you. I need you.
How's your ribs?
Much better. I rested.
Good. Yeah, I'm worried about him.
Thank you.
First he shit all over the bathroom and shit all over the walls, and now he broke his ribs. I think he's going through like an old age crisis.
An old age crisis, not a midlife crisis.
I think he's past midlife.
He took me out to eat last night. You should see what this guy ordered. He's got matzo ball soup the size of a bucket.
Yeah.
It comes in a bucket.
Where'd you go for dinner?
We went to the Carnegie Deli down the street.
So, like, after the soup, he should have been done.
No, but then they brought in his, mile-high stack of meat on bread. Like, you don't even know there's bread underneath this fucking thing. You got to cut for, 10 minutes before you even hit bread.
Right.
And he's sitting there going, boy, I don't think I could finish this.
Julie. I split it with my son, and I had, a little bit of matzo ball soup, and that was it, and we left. And who had the fucking cheesecake?
I had a slice of cheesecake.
That's the way they serve it. I don't run their business.
You're so pregnant.
Yeah.
Look at the size.
Oh, I know, because then I was inactive for that, because I can't move with my please.
And he's telling the guy at the front desk, he goes, this is my life partner. He's pointing at me. He's going, this is my life partner. We're checking in tonight. And the guy, and then he zones out. He starts messing with his phone. He's not paying attention. So I'm listening to the guy. The guy goes, so one king bed is good for you guys? And I'm like, Tim, they're about to put us in the same room. He goes,
your joke's going over so well, we're going to be in the same bed.
He goes, no, they're not. No, they're not. Diddling away on his phone. I go, Tim, he's telling me they're one bed for both of us.
Yeah, because we're life partners.
Yeah. No, he goes, no, I was just kidding. The guy goes, oh, all right.
Great joke.
Yeah, you didn't know. He's getting us a room.
He's the life of the party. He's all excited about the weather.
I tell him, I go, what do I do when I get there? Do I have a room under my name? He goes, just take Ronnie's room. I go, I can't just go up to a front desk and go, hey, give me Ronnie's room. You're not going to just check me in.
Give me Prince Charles's room. Yeah, what a nut.
He's so much fun.
Well, he gets so crazy, and he's calling me, and he's got plans, and by the way,
did any of them make any sense better than the ISDN line?
It made no sense, the ISDN line. He was just like, here's our 3 different plans, and I'm getting Gary on the phone in a 3-way, and I was like, I didn't even know it was Gary. There was an engineer. He goes, we're going to get on the 3. I go, I'm not getting on any 3-way. Just tell me your plan. And he had 3 different contingency plans. I go, Tim.
What were the contingency?
Yeah, because I'm trying to
think. One was, I'm going to have the ISDN line, and all the power goes out, and I'll do it from the house. And I said,
you mean
my apartment? I said, Tim, if all the power goes out, how do you make the ISDN line work? I need equipment. He goes, well, you have an emergency generator, don't you? I go, no.
Now you got to check the schematics of your building.
Not only that,
my building does. No, what building in Manhattan has an emergency generator?
Actually, there are a few.
A few.
I mean,
I don't
yours
have
might
that.
not have it, and maybe it's only for essential stuff, like the elevators.
Well, I want to say to Tim, is this show so important? I mean that, if there's a complete flooding and a disaster,
right?
We need to be on the air. We're the last line.
Yeah. We have to, I mean, it's insane.
You're taking your wife and you're finding safety.
Right.
I heard option 3 was cyanide pills. Is that true?
The other option was, of course, which was so stupid, was like, well,Ll be able to get here.
Right.
So that's the same option I have every day.
That's the option you have every day.
Right. And then there was a third option.
But isn't the third option to go to another state or something?
No, there was a third option. Hey, Tim, what were your 3 options?
I know what they are. The third option was switching dates. In other words, canceling today and tomorrow, doing the show Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, and then, no, I know what it was. Tim goes, cancel Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and work Thanksgiving week. And I went,
what?
And I started to laugh. I just started to laugh. I go, get the fuck off my phone.
Gary and I concocted all this
Yeah, well, you guys...
Way to throw Gary under the bus.
I said,
hey, I'm not going down in flames on this one alone.
My boss will probably just want to work Thanksgiving week.
Listen, I came up with 4 different ideas.
Yeah, but I came up with an option, too. The option where no one can get on the air and there's no show. And that was the real option.
No, I think part of the issue is that anybody that came in today you really won't get home until Wednesday, and there were people that were reluctant to do that.
Dude, I told you. Anybody who didn't need to be, I would have done the show myself.
2 people didn't come in and you already goofed on them.
No, I'm fine with it. It's just Doug Goodstein writes me a text like, all of the in-demand offices are closed. What does that have to do with me? In-demand offices.
I think the feeling is, though, if you don't come in, you're going to get goofed on, and nobody wants to get goofed on.
I told everyone. I said, don't come in.
Right,
do whatever you have to do.
But Doug didn't come in, and Scott didn't come in, and Richard didn't come in, and nobody wants
Richard's retarded.
That's true.
Tim, he's living in Manhattan. Him and his wife have no children. Tim gave them a room. They could go live in the hotel. He's sitting there in with the power out.
And no elevators now. He can't even get out of the building.
He's retarded. How could I not goof on him?
You all right, Gerbil?
You okay, fishy fish?
By the way, I found out that Jason just told me the hotel that we're all booked at is a pet-friendly hotel.
Right.
That's for
dogs.
So
you could have brought the gerbil.
What?
That's for dogs and cats. I'm pretty sure they'll take gerbils and fish.
Yeah. What a dick.
My gerbil needs a king bed.
By the way, with the storm, it's like, did you notice, like Ronnie's dressed like a slob today?
Yeah.
Like all the rules go out.
Yeah.
Ronnie's supposed to wear a suit. Like all the security people are wearing their suits. Ronnie
couldn't wear it because of the weather?
Yeah, he showed up today like with jeans and that whole rock and roll Ronnie look.
Casual Ron
showed up for work.
Ron Jovi.
Ron Jovi. And I was just like, I was looking at him and go, nothing happened. There's no bad weather. And Ron's running around. Ron Jovi is running around in his jeans.
These are my swimming jeans, bro.
Yeah. And I was just like, why today is he not in his suit? It's like everything is completely topsy-turvy.
All bets are off.
Right.
Right.
Every man for himself.
Right, Hurricane Sandy on sound.
I can picture Ronnie like raping Lisa. Like it doesn't matter. The world is ending.
Storm's coming.
Yeah.
I got a cookie. Where's your titty?
Your Honor, if you remember, it was the Tuesday of the storm. I thought my life was ending.
I saw a storm surge. I got a boner.
We started looting Tuesday at 6 o'clock and raping and pillaging. Like, where's your suit? Like, why did that all go out the window?
Why do I have to wear a suit? First of all, nobody's coming in.
Everybody's here.
Nobody's here.
Julie's here. Benji's here.
Yeah, I have to wear a suit for them?
No, but I mean, everyone in the building is here. I mean,
not everybody in the building is here. No, everybody in the building is not here.
But why can't you wear your suit?
People I saw security were dressed in suits,
shut up.
Ron.
Look at you. You look like you fucking came from the homeless shelter.
I don't dress in suits. That's not my job.
No, but I mean, like, why today? Because of the storm?
Why do I have to go out? It's supposed to pour later. Why do I have to go out there in a suit later? For what?
It's not pouring.
It wasn't. Yeah, now. Why are you breaking my balls? I'm fucking here, aren't I?
Hey, great. But I'm just saying, rock and roll Ronnie.
The rock and roll. This is a nice white shirt. It's not rock and roll. What are you talking about?
Show everybody your jeans.
I'm not allowed to wear jeans.
Ripped jeans.
Let me see your
jeans. You got the ripped jeans. Let me see your jeans.
And I got my dicky on.
Acid wash.
Look at that. The rip comes with them to look hip.
They do.
I know.
These are cooked. Come on, man.
The rip makes
them
it.
For him?
You could see skin. My cock.
Listen, Jason's wearing a jacket for me today, okay?
He's got his walkie-talkie tucked in his back pocket.
What is wrong with you?
Turn around,
you
Howard.
stupid ass.
Turn around. So
yeah,
see your walkie-talkie. Come over here. Let me see.
I always have it in my back pocket.
Let me see. I never saw
it. You don't fucking see it, Norman, because the jacket covers it.
That's why you wear a jacket.
Stop it.
So you don't look like a 12-year-old.
Good God.
You ever use the walkie-talkie?
You see Lieberman out there? He's wearing his mom jeans he's wearing muttlocks.
Is he?
He's wearing he's going to get caught in 20 feet of water.
Well, you're doing the same thing.
No, I'm not. I'm wearing regular shoes, like Timberlands. He's wearing Lieberman, come up here. Show him those duck shoes you're wearing.
Why not? Oh, there's your walkie-talkie.
Who's on?
Let me see on the walkie-talkie.
Who's he in touch with?
Who you in touch with?
They weren't calling me.
Go ahead, see if you can get on there and make contact with people. Just ask for a weather update.
See if there's anybody out there.
Brian, what's going on out there?
Come on, let's look here a minute. Nothing, Ronnie. He was just calling out to me.
All right, good.
All right, thanks.
Look, they all know Ronnie.
Over and out.
Over and out. Ron Jovi.
10-4, 10-4.
I mean,
Good,
John
buddy.
Lieberman's wearing a jacket at least. I mean...
I look fine.
No, you don't. Where's your suit? Are you wearing those stupid mom jeans again? Your belly's hanging over you.
No, those jeans are better.
These are
look at those boots. Look at those. Where did you get those from? My grandmother used to wear those.
I have those. Those are cool.
Yeah, these are duck shoes, they're called. And these are different jeans. These are express jeans that I've had. They're not new.
Express.
These are called duck shoes.
Isn't Express a store for fat chicks? I'm just asking.
Ronnie, look at what you're wearing.
What am I wearing?
Your jeans don't look like mom jeans?
No.
Let me see. Move over there. I'll tell you what.
First of all, you're wearing a cartoon mustache.
Big giant. What's that cartoon character? Yosemite Sam mustache.
Shut up.
And he's laughing at John Lieberman.
Yeah, really. I'm going to be here until 8 or 9 tonight.
Oh, really?
And so by the time I leave, the water could be torrential, and so I have these boots. Let me tell you what.
What's so funny?
I don't know what's so funny. I really don't.
Look at him.
I really don't know why.
Look at him.
He's set for the storm.
And my belly is not hanging over,
yes,
thank you. Jason Kaplan called me fat on their back office show.
You're not fat.
Exactly.
You're
so I'm
overweight.
Hey, wait.
I'm just going to call him Slim all the time.
Yeah.
Howard, his girlfriend texted him after Jason called him fat because he went crying to her about it. And she wrote him back. She goes, "Calm down. You are fat." And then writes back, "I meant you aren't fat."
Right. All right. Anyway, we'll take a break and we'll be back right after these words. All right, so let's get this straight so Tim doesn't bother me later. What are we doing tomorrow about the show? Let's assume that they know what they're talking about with this storm, and it's so bad that we can't get to work. What is
the contingency?
Gary, you're in charge. You're the executive producer.
Yes, we got it.
What do you go? Go ahead.
There will be a decision made, tonight.
By who?
By me and Tim.
Right.
Tim and I.
Tim and you.
And Tim and you. And Tim and I will make the decision.
Tim and I or Tim and you?
Tim and I.
All right.
We'll make the decision.
Right.
And we have a show we can run tomorrow if need be.
Right.
And it'll be I have a feeling, here's a perfect example. I have a feeling that tonight they will close the bridges and the tunnels.
Now so what if they do that? Are you in the city tonight?
I'm not.
Oh, you're going back home?
Yes.
Right. So
almost everybody's going back home.
Well, why would you go back home if we're doing a show tomorrow?
Because I think the feeling for most people is that
they have a wife and kids and a house that also needs to be protected.
So what are you going to do?
How are you going to protect?
How are you going to protect?
In other words, if a tree falls on the house, what the fuck is my wife going to do?
Well, what are you
What are
going to
you
do?
going to do?
He's going to lift it.
I'm going to lift it off.
Yeah, like Samson.
Yeah.
I'm like Marty Joe Young.
1 second, Mary.
So I can't count on you to be here tomorrow.
I will be
In
here.
other words, you've decided.
Well,
that,
you said that if people.
Well, it's pretty clear that it might be very bad, and you might not be able to get into the city.
Right.
So you're abandoning ship. Am I correct?
That is not correct.
But if they're closing,
in other words, if I can get in tomorrow,
I'm trying to make an assessment.
If I can
so
get
you're
in,
not. So in other words, if it's a bad storm, you won't be able to get in.
Right.
Because you're not going to stay over in the city. Am I
That's
correct?
Right. That's correct.
All right.
And that would be, I would say, most of the people on our staff.
I didn't ask about most people. I just asked about you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Why not bring Mary and Lucas into the city today?
And not
because
worry
why
about
would you
the
leave
house.
What are you guys fucking crazy? So, Robin, you would leave your house?
Yeah.
So that
Yes, I left the house.
So if a tree falls on my house, I'll just figure it out when I get home.
Yeah.
You're not going to
What are
get
you gonna
anything
do
done
anyway?
during the storm.
Of course you're going to. Of course.
Tree falls in your house. Why do you want to be in it?
What if it starts to flood?
Yeah.
It's gonna
what
flood.
are you going to do?
You can't get the tree out of your house.
You're going to take a pail and get the water.
So Howard, why don't you tell your entire staff to leave the house out east and just see what happens?
Of course they have.
You have not.
You
There's
don't know
no
anything
staff
about it.
out east.
Well,
you wouldn't leave
I
it.
have people there now
I know, but
because there's no storm.
And I have people in my house right now. But you
Right,
wouldn't.
but I don't want someone to go down with a ship.
You wouldn't leave your house unattended. You wouldn't. People don't leave the house. In other words, we haven't been told to leave.
But your
our homes.
wife, you said.
Wait a minute. And everybody was told to evacuate their homes in certain places. Those houses are unattended.
But that's because it was a mandatory evacuation.
So in other words, you're not here tomorrow.
I don't know that.
In a storm, I'm saying.
It
You're gonna be
depends.
home.
It depends on what happens with the storm.
All right. Well, I'm going to make every effort to get over here. Now, if I get here, who's going to be here?
But really, what does he think he could do with a tree?
Nothing. He's not going to do a fucking thing.
Well, and also, Gary.
Robin, is your house out of New Jersey unattended? Or to just leave it? Tell those guys not to go near it, and let's just see if a tree falls on it or if it floods. You deal with it later.
We will.
I know.
What are you
Everybody's
gonna
you got a
do?
big old fucking staff to watch your house, but I shouldn't watch my house. How
What are you
fucking
gonna
dare
do?
you?
What are you going to do?
I don't know, but
Why are you getting so angry? I'm just asking
because
what you're doing.
I think it's rude for Robin to say, and you for that matter,
You
to say,
cannot
hey, fuck your
remove a
house.
tree.
I'm not saying. I'm
Well,
just
I don't
saying.
know
In
that
the
it's a
event
tree,
of a
and
disaster, you're not going to be able to do anything.
I don't know what the disaster is going to be, and it could
All
be
right,
on. Hold on.
let's imagine
it could
the
be
disaster.
on a smaller level that I can work with.
All right, let's say your house is flooding, as you say. What are you going to do?
Well, I have a pump that I could hook up and start to try to get the water out.
Yeah. You think that's going to work?
I don't know,
In
but
the
I
event
would
of a
rather
flood?
do that than do nothing.
I see.
I don't think you see.
No. I just asked you, are you going to be here tomorrow? And now you're getting defensive.
Because
you are feeling guilty. So
I am
you're
not
yelling.
feeling guilty.
Listen to your voice. You're yelling.
But you're not. There's no.
I have all I said
there's
is,
no
are you going to
hold on a
be
second.
here tomorrow? Are
There's,
you staying
there's no
in the city
sensitivity
tonight?
to somebody's family or home.
I didn't say. I said.
But you did. You go.
I
Oh,
asked you.
You said no. Here's the
I
difference. I'm
asked
going to
you-
point that out. I'm going to get you
Yeah,
right here.
go ahead.
You said, "Oh, so I guess I can't depend on you."
Right. I can't depend on you to be here tomorrow. Am I correct?
I don't think that's
Am
how
I
you
wrong?
said
Am I
it.
right? You just said that's what I said, and you said that's not how I
No.
said it.
I can't depend
I said,
on you to
can
be
I
here
depend on you
tomorrow.
to be
Is
here
different
tomorrow?
than I can't depend on you.
Gary, can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
If the weather allows,
No. Can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
Is it an absolute that I'll be here tomorrow? The answer is no.
Okay. That's all I asked.
But you said, I guess I can't depend on you. Not
Right.
depend
I
on you to
can't
be here
depend
tomorrow.
on you to be here tomorrow.
Well, there's a difference.
Am I correct, or am I hallucinating?
There's two different versions. Can I depend on you to be here tomorrow is one thing. Can I
Right.
depend on you if
Right.
you don't say anything? That means I can't depend on you no matter what.
No, I said tomorrow. Can I depend on you to be here? And you said no.
That is correct.
But then you went through a whole beaver-toothed explanation about how...
You asked me. No. You said
you're
why.
You're getting defensive.
But you said why.
I said what's
and then
going
I told
on?
you why.
Can you spend the night in the city?
I told you why, and then you
Because you need to be there with Mary
You completely discounted
and Lucas.
it. You completely discounted it.
I did not. I just said,
You did.
are you going to be? And then Robin asked you, what are you going to do in the event of the storm? We're
And
hearing you.
both of you said, like, oh, what are you going to do?
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to be with my family if something happens.
Okay, so that's what we asked you. Why
Well,
are you getting
he
defensive?
did say you could bring them into the city and have them stay in the hotel with you.
Right, and then now I'm leaving my house unattended. That's the most ridiculous fucking idea ever, Robin.
Well, maybe a neighbor could keep an eye on it.
Sure, when they're dealing with their house, they should deal with mine too. Why don't they look over the whole fucking?
Well, maybe you'll pay them.
That doesn't work. You don't pay people to look at your house.
You don't?
People have to look at their house. So
Right.
if something's going wrong in somebody's house, they're going to leave that to go handle my house?
Do you ever leave your house unattended?
Not during storms, Robin.
Okay.
Yes, of course, we all leave our houses unattended, but not when we know. First of all, the governor of Connecticut said 600,000 people without power, probably 2 weeks.
Right.
Probably for 2 weeks.
That's where you want to
So
be.
let me get back to my question, because all I was asking you is I'm trying to figure out the plan for tomorrow. Can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
Not absolutely, no.
The answer is no, right?
Right.
Okay. That's what you should have said instead of feeling all guilty.
I don't really
You
feel
should
guilty.
Just say no. Just say no. I can't be depended upon.
Yes, no,
That's what
I
you
can't
said.
be dependent upon.
That's it. Now, who can I depend on if I make it in tomorrow? Shuli, can I depend on you?
Yes, Howard.
All right. Thank you. Will you be attending to your home?
My wife is going to be taking care of that for me.
Where do you live?
I'm outside of the city. I'm in
an apartment?
Well, no, I'm on the first floor.
You're in an apartment.
Gary, why are you attacking this guy who wants to work with me tomorrow? I need people here.
How dare
I can't
I?
depend on you. This guy says you can depend on me, and you're attacking him like you're an enemy of my show.
Well, fine. You know what?
Okay,
I'm going
all
to
right.
leave.
I didn't say anything. I just said I'd be here.
Who can I depend on? Shuli, can I depend on you to be here if I make it in?
Nothing will stop me from doing my job, Howard.
All right. Thank you.
Nothing.
Fred.
Yes, sir.
Will you be here tomorrow?
I will be here
You make
tomorrow.
your every effort to get in.
I will be here. I was here the day after 9/11. I was here during several blizzards when there were no cabs.
All
but
right.
I don't have the problem that Gary has.
All right. So Fred, I can depend on you to be here.
I'll be here.
Surely you're going to be here.
I'll be here, Howard.
Benji, you have an opportunity to come in or no? Are you going to be guarding anything, or are you going to be
What
here?
if my internet goes out?
Well, no, seriously. Are you going to be here?
Yes, yeah, I'll be here.
All right. All right. So now I know, Robin, you will be able to broadcast? Mm-hmm. All right. All right. So, Gary, I can't depend on you tomorrow.
That's right.
But I can depend on Fred, Benji, and Shuli. Am I correct?
Correct.
All right. That's what I wanted to know. Look at you. You look like you're going to cry.
I'm fine.
Fucking baby.
I'm not a baby.
Just man up and say you won't be here.
I didn't say I won't be
Oh, my God,
here.
you're attacking
But I didn't
screaming and yelling.
I didn't say I won't be here.
You're like a maniac.
No,
I need to know who's going to be here.
But
if
Howard,
I get
there's
here,
a
no
whole
one's
subtext to it that you're not really being honest
Gary,
about.
Gary,
just
you're
be
being
honest.
dishonest.
No,
You're
being
attacking
dishonest.
me. I need
you're
to
not
know
being
who's going to
upfront.
be here.
You want to make it sound like I don't care about my job.
I did not say
Okay,
that.
I'm gonna
I
go on
said,
record.
can I depend on
I'm
you
going
to
to go on
be here
record
tomorrow?
because I want to be straight. I care more about my wife and my kids than I do about this job.
Okay.
It's a close race. It's a close race.
Gary, you don't even have to go that far.
But that's
just
what I
said,
think you
can
wanna
I
know.
depend on you to be here tomorrow? And the answer is
Understood.
either yes or no.
I know, but you know that you're going in a...
I'm not going anywhere. You're putting words in my mouth. You're getting defensive. Again, I have to make arrangements for tomorrow. Right. If I'm coming in, who is going to be here?
Okay.
Doug Goodstein is not here today. That's right. There's nothing going on, and he's not here today.
In-demand
offices are closed somewhere.
There's two TV guys. Gadget's directing the show, and there's one other guy who's doing cameras.
Well, if that's the case, why don't we do that every day?
Yeah.
Like, why do we need
That's
these
all
other
it
guys? Why do we have all these extra people? We could save a fortune in the budget.
And Rob, the camera guy, is doing the hallway camera.
Worst thing you can do around here is show you're
Where's my
expendable.
shit bucket?
Right.
You know?
Oh, trust me. I'm looking over the whole situation.
And Gary, my family is most important to me as well. But when they asked you why not bring your family down here, then you said, well, the house. Why leave the house? So if your family's most important, you know, you'll get
Don't
to the house
attack
when you
Gary.
get there.
I just needed an answer.
I'm just
Who is going to
saying.
be here? You're attacking him. I just asked Gary a simple question. Can I depend on you to be here tomorrow? And he just attacked me. You attacked me.
It was a full attack.
It was.
You attacked me too.
You're a defensive guy.
You could have said, will you be able to make it tomorrow? But it's, can I depend on you?
No, I said the same thing to Fred. I said the same thing to Benji and Shuli. Can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
And it insinuates that not coming in makes me undependable.
Gary, that's your interpretation.
Well, okay, it's an interpretation.
Can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
Gary, can you be here tomorrow?
Gary, can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
They're two different questions.
All right, Gary, can you be here tomorrow?
I will do my very best to get here, weather permitting.
Okay, can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
Same answer. But I think you're asking you're asking a different question. I really do. I do. I think you're asking.
How do I plan my day for the rest of the day if I don't know who's going to be here?
I didn't say that. The first way was an easy way to get the same answer.
I said to you, Gary, can I depend on you to be here tomorrow? The answer is no. That's it. Then you're done. Then you leave. But no, you're going to stand there like a buffoon.
I don't feel buffoonish at all.
You should.
I don't.
You can't answer a straight question. You're all guilty over there. Like, I'm attacking you. I need to know who I can depend on to be here. Tim, can I depend on you to be here tomorrow? I'm going to ask everybody the same question.
Okay.
I need to know what I'm dealing with when I walk in. Why is this so difficult for you?
It's not difficult.
I said the same thing to Doug Goodstein last night. Can I depend on you to be here tomorrow? He said no.
And then you mocked him for it today.
Mock him? What is
But you said,
did you have any trouble getting in today?
No, I know. But you did. But you did tell everyone. But here's the thing: you laid it out there, and you said, if you don't feel safe, don't come in.
Can you imagine he doesn't feel safe today?
I got you, but you laid it out there for everyone with no repercussions.
Now
there's repercussions.
What do you think of his decision?
I think it was the wrong decision. I think that you have to make. I think you have to make what's called a game time decision.
Do you think Casey made a good decision when he left the show that day during 9/11 because he's a pussy?
No, but that was.
Could you stop making noise, Tim? Do you know how to work the equipment around here? Give him a lesson.
Do you know we're on the air?
No, you know what's going on, Howard? You have microphone 3 on, and he's rubbing against it.
All right.
His OCD's making noise.
Was not me.
He's on 2.
I'm on 2.
Which are we going to use, 2 or 3, or is it always up for grabs?
It's up to you. You're running the board.
I've told the guys to put 3 on top and to always use 3, but it always seems to change.
I know. All right, just leave that on, please.
Okay, all right.
Can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Yes, sir.
Why is he getting so attacked?
Why are you getting attacked?
Yeah, why are you attacked? Seriously, I asked him.
No, Gary and I asked, we discussed what you want to do, and if you're going to do a show, we're going to be here.
Right. No, he says he cannot be depended upon to be here.
I will be here.
Yeah, Gary said he can.
So if he can't, we'll make do.
Right. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What are we going to do if a tree falls on Gary's house?
We're going to call...
we'll call the Amish. They'll all come over and...
yeah, how are you today?
It's one of 1,000 scenarios, Howard.
Right. Absolutely. Okay.
We'll get through it.
So,
right.
Tim, I can depend on you to be here tomorrow?
I will be here.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. I just wanted an answer. It's not an attack.
What's happening?
When Tim comes in.
First of all, fucking John Lieberman. This is just an aside, very quickly. I told him the other day, I go, you work in fucking radio. You know where the microphone is. 2 days in a row, he put the microphone on backwards.
Teach him. Give him a seminar.
I told him.
He's retarded.
I said, John, you of all people are the last person I should have to teach how to put a microphone on.
Jason, can I depend on you to be here tomorrow? And Will. Let's find out their answer, Gary. At least I'm entitled to an answer. I know it upsets you. Jason, can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
Weather depending, just like Gary.
Okay, so the answer is no.
The answer is no if the weather's bad.
Can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
I guess not.
Okay.
Wow.
That's it. Simple answer. Thank you. Is he worried about trees? Do you know?
He's in a flood area.
He's in a flood area?
He's actually in a mandatory evacuation area. He and his wife have
I live in a rowboat.
Decided not to listen.
Do me a favor tomorrow.
They're staying put in an evacuation area.
Teach John Lieberman. Oh, you won't be here tomorrow. Who's going to be here tomorrow
I'll
to
be
teach
here,
John
Howard.
Lieberman? Will you teach John Lieberman tomorrow how to use the headphones?
Sure.
Thank you.
You got it.
Right. Who else, Gary, can I depend on?
I don't even have to ask him. Did Will answer?
Will, can I depend on you to be here? I'm just trying to find out who's going to be here. Gary's all upset about it.
JD.
I shouldn't ask anybody? Oh, JD will be here.
Yeah, right.
Believe me, I know that.
It's better here than wherever else he might go.
Wherever he has to go is bad. Robin is
Can you imagine if he told you he's not coming in?
Right. Will, can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
If you really need us to be here, I would be here.
Can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
I don't know what that means.
Are you?
My wife and my child are my priority.
Understood. So, can I depend on you to be here?
If you said, I really need one of you guys to be, if you need Gary to be here, if you need me to be here, I will be here.
I didn't ask that question. I said, can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
I said, if you need me to be here, I'll be here.
I said
That's all I can say to you.
That everyone makes their own decision. I don't want anyone putting themselves in harm's way if they feel threatened by the weather that's supposedly coming, or they have a situation, to stay home. So now I'll ask you the question again. Can I depend on you to be here tomorrow?
I am slightly concerned about leaving my wife and child alone.
So the answer is yes or no?
So the answer, I guess, is...
I don't care about the reason. Go ahead, yes or no?
The answer is no.
No, okay. All right, so you can't be here tomorrow. All right, so Will...
No, I'm not saying that. I said if you...
The answer is no, I can't depend on you. Is that correct? Yes or no?
If you say you need me here, I will be here.
I didn't say that. I
won't leave.
I don't need you here right now. You can leave now to prepare. And I want you to go to Gary's and help him with the tree. Can I depend on you to go to Gary's and help him with the tree that's going to fall on his house?
If Gary needs me, I'll be there.
All right. That's good, man. Bull, well, how's it going over there? Man, the kids are in the house. Wait, I can't hear you right now. I'm busy taking down the tree. It's my priority.
Can I ask you a question? And not being defensive.
Excuse me.
Would you leave?
Wait,
would you
I'm doing
leave,
an impression right now.
Would you leave Beth in the house out east with no one but Beth?
Gary,
listen to me. Just a question. It's a simple question.
Bet's with me.
It's a simple question.
Bet's with me.
But I'm saying if that were the case.
No, of course not. Bet's with me.
But why wouldn't you?
Because why would I do something stupid like that?
But that's it. But you have.
I'm bringing her. I brought her here.
You have choices in many houses. Right. I don't have that choice.
I don't even. Gary, why are you attacking me? I just asked if I could depend on you.
I'm not attacking you. I'm just trying to put.
Can I depend on you to be here tomorrow? I'll ask you again.
I'm putting it in perspective.
Gary, I'm not angry with you. Why are you attacking me? I just asked, are you going to be here tomorrow? And you said, I'm not sure. It depends on the weather.
No, I asked
so I said, can I depend on you to be here? And you said no, and that's correct. Why are you getting so attacked?
I'm just saying, put yourself in other people's position.
Gary, I'm not even. I wrote on Mildred last night. Anybody who can't make it in, don't worry about it. I will carry on.
Right, but everybody who didn't come in today is being sort of
no, that's not true.